Elite?
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Leon Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Now here's Brock. And they call an illegal screen here.
Illegal screens are some of the hardest calls officials have to make.
Yeah, it's often so close, and you could really rule it either way.
Here's MP, covered by Mills. From deep, it's MP. The High Flyers grab the miss.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off right there.
And instead of showing off, it has the opposite effect, and he ends up looking foolish.
Now here's Mills. Here's Brock, outside. Mitchell brings down the board. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Outside Mills. The tray nails the three-pointer.
For a guy like Devontae Mills, we know he can run an offense. We see it. He can distribute the rock at such a high level. So whenever he's making threes, that really would raise his stock if he can do it consistently.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer is offline. Takes the three. That one misses. His third shot of the game. He's only made one of them. Here's MP. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's MP, guarded by O'Neill. 6 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Screen by MP. Mitchell's shot is off. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Brock outside. Go. And the whistle blows. It's going to go on Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Gov outside.
Substitution for Union.
Outside Mills. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Callahan. Here's Myers. And another miss by the High Flyers. Here's MP. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Union Elite lead. Pass now to Harris. Here's MP. Fires to 3. And Union Elite knocks down another 3.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Here's Myers. Here's Gove. The high flyers with another miss. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Hey, 2K, you gotta fix that. That guy got locked into an animation.
And here are the high flyers. Both teams making a change here.
Nathan O'Neill, Jason Brock,
Pass to Brock.
substitution for Union.
And here's Mills. Brock, guarded by Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. And it's Brock missing. Union Elite with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead of the game. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
And there's another one for the Union Elite.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Now here's Brock. On the wing, O'Neill. Pass to Callahan. Brock, screen set by Callahan. Shot to stop the run. And it's Brock missing. And Union Elite has possession. It's an 18-point game.
2 points.
Count it.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's Brock, and here's Mills from outside. Here's Casey. Excellent D there from Drew Robert. They've been sure difficult to stop lately.
And this run could get stretched out even more.
That one falls.
2 points.
Oh, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. He makes it look so simple.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Pass over to Casey. It's Callahan, defended by Harris. Now here's Mills. And the 14-footer is off the mark.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
2 points.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
They've looked terrific in transition today, and that's had a lot to do with their success.
Oh, it has. They've done a good job recognizing any time they've had numbers and then taking advantage. We've seen it again and again.
Good if it goes. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. Union Elite on top, running away with this one, and more basketball to come after this short break. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Look out! Oh, boy!
No way.
16.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Outside Mills. That's good from 17 feet away.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Robert, a screen. Kicks it to Mitchell. Here's Robert. The three. No good there. Brock with it. Mitchell covering. Back to Brock. O'Neal, and they pick up 2.
Inside points, they're important for O'Neal. He needs to show that he can score from anywhere on the court.
Here's MP. 14 points for him. Pure from three-point range.
He's enjoying a hot hand in this game. He just keeps sinking one after the other.
Brock outside. Pass to Gov. Over Harris. Gov, no good.
Look, the defender had the position and the height. Even when you use the fadeaway, it's tough to overcome those two things.
And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Pass to Callahan. Stolen away by Mitchell. Bird outside. Now Harris. He's covered by Gov. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Back to Brock.
Hey, go over that. Stay.
Pass to Gov. Sinks the tray.
Clearly, Gov wanted some revenge there. He saw that last 3 go in and thought, my turn.
Here's MP, now guarded by Mills. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's High Flyers with the ball. And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the High Flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's MP, covered by Brock. With some arc, scoop to the hoop and in.
Check out the soft touch. That's what you need for that shot.
And there's the call on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the High Flyers. Matt Casey. Richard Dunn. Alec Meyer.
Gov outside.
The block.
They set the screen from deep. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's MP. Diaz. From deep, it's MP. Knocks it down from distance.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Here's Myers. Pass to Gov. Myers. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Omadawi. No good on the triple.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber. It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
And there's the whistle for the illegal screen.
And there is no way you can consider that a valid screen.
Substitution for the High Flyers. Substitution for Union Elite.
To the inside. MP grabs the miss. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock, because that's inexcusable.
And it's in there.
Callahan putting his strength to the test, and he's got a lot of it.
Here's MP. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
So much easier to score in there. No need to show off the range that time.
On the wing, Mills. makes it off the glass. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
Brock outside. Pass to Gov. Back to Brock. Now here's O'Neal. 3 on the clock and a 3 off target. Here's MP, covered by Brock. And here's MP on the outside. Gov with the rebound. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Here's Mills. That shot doesn't fall. Comes up empty from 19 feet.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Here's MP, now guarded by Mills.
2 points.
Count
MP.
that one. And here is Mills. Pass to Gov. Mills with it. Throws it up high. Diaz with the steal. Here's Kolish. And here's MP on the outside.
3 points.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
On the wing, Mills. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Will it go? That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
These two just going right at each other from deep.
Little bit of one-on-one action we've got on our hands here.
A special move
2
before the
points.
shot.
MP.
And a tough finish for him, but he gets it to fall.
He showed no fear going up against the taller defender.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way